Good evening, Red Devil fans, and welcome to Lincoln County High School and Buddy Buffett Field as the Lincoln County High School Red Devils prepare to host Hancock Central. This is Bruce Beggs along with Greg Norman, and we'll be bringing you this exciting football game here tonight. How you doing, Greg? I don't believe I can hear you, Greg. Now, you know we didn't have any audio last week, and that was my fault. And we have a kickoff.
And number 6, Brandon Barden, fumbles it around, and he got a hold. He's finally going to be brought down about the 46. We're a little sluggish getting started off tonight.
We had a little bit of technical difficulty starting off with our camera, and we hope that it's recording the video for us. As our broadcast gets underway, we do want to remind our viewers that this broadcast is made possible by the city and county governments of Lincoln County, the Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce and Development Authority. Who else, Greg? The Board of Commissioners and the City Council of Lincoln, and with the special help and cooperation of the Lincoln County High School Technology Department.
All right, Red Devils break the huddle, come out. Look like we got Stephen Brown and C.J. Norman split wide to the left. Compton's going to hand the ball to number 34, Gavin Williams, and he's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards. Going to bring up second down and about 8.
Brought down at about the 48-yard line, Greg.
A short kickoff by Hancock Central.
And Greg, you were telling me...
And Brandon Barden made a pretty good return. We got good field position here to start off with.
And Greg, you were telling me earlier today about a player to watch for Hancock Central.
He's got number 9 on. He's down here on the sidelines. He's a young quarterback. They say he's going to be the real deal. All right, Red Devils come out with 2 wide outs to the right, and C.J. and Stephen Brown. Coppin drops straight back, and he's rushed heavy, and I think he might have fumbled the ball, Bruce, but I can't. Hancock saying they have the ball, but we ain't got no indication. Coppin comes back up with his own fumble. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 9. Heavy pressure by the Hancock
Pressure
Central.
there. It looked like we were going to try to do a pass play, and the guy reached up and Coppin under pressure.
They got some huge defensive linemen. This Hancock Central crowd always has a stable full of athletes, but just nobody to control them. Got wide out split each side with a T backfield. Coppin drops straight back to pass, and he's got heavy pressure again. On a screen pass, Gavin Williams takes a punishing blow, and he's going to lose about yard and a half. That's going, well, he didn't lose but a yard. That'll bring up 4th down and 10. So that
bring in our punting unit.
That screen pass was well read out by the Hancock Central Bulldogs. Number 6, Barden back in punt formation. I think they're going to call us with a legal substitution or maybe too much time. I don't know legal substitution.
I believe we do have a different crop of referees tonight, though.
That's going to back us up 5 from the get-go. But Brandon's been doing a good job punting.
He has.
Maybe that'll help him out. We can pin him deep.
He's had 1 punt this season for 47 yards, Greg.
And I think they're going to call us for moving again. No, they're going to penalize Hancock Central for being offsides. Most of the time when you see that happen, Bruce, the offense always gets the penalty, but it didn't work that way that time. 9:43 left in the first quarter, still no score, just getting underway good. Good snap. Good long high punt. Fair catch called for by the Hancock Central defenders, and it takes a Hancock Central bounce. I think it may have hit one of Hancock Central players, and we're going to come up with the football. It has been a strange start so far.
It has. It's been a start like we've not seen before, Greg.
So the Red Devil offensive unit to come back out on the field again. We're going to have 2 wide outs split to the right. Well, the officials discussing something. I don't guess they sent Commerce's crew down here. They not off tonight.
I hope they didn't.
We need to get on this computer and find out whether they playing or not. Coach Savage might have sent his crew down here.
He may have. He's not out there, is he?
I don't see him. I don't know if they know what they're discussing or not.
Well, they made the call, and then there's been some discussion, and I guess they are trying to see if they're going to adhere to their ruling, as we like to say in court, or they're going to reverse themselves. Now they
I believe they're going to get a ball to Hancock.
I believe now they're saying that Red touched it first, so.
I don't know what in the world is going on here. I don't know if they know. At any rate, it's going to be 1st and 10, Hancock Central. Ball spotted on about the 37-yard line. They come out with wide outs to each side, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes a snap and back straight up.
He's under great pressure.
He's under pressure by, looks like number 79, Deontay Norman.
And number 58.
And 58, Wynn. And he's going to be dropped for about looks like it's going to be about a 11 or 12-yard loss.
And Greg,
going to bring up 2nd down and 22.
And Greg, I do want to apologize to our viewers for having no audio last week. We hope we got video this week. 2nd down and a long ways for Hancock.
They come back out. Quarterback under center this time with 3 wide outs, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And he runs a little draw straight up the middle, and he's going to get about 8 of those yards back.
Down at about the 31.
Going to bring up about 2nd and 16, maybe 17. Ball spotted right on the 30-yard line. Bruce, they tell me if that number 9 gets loose, ain't nobody in the world can catch him. He takes a snap and he rolls around to his right, and he throws the ball away. Surely that's going to be intentional grounding.
And we do have a flag that was
heavy pressure by number 61, Dante Parks. They're going to charge him with throwing the intentional grounding, trying to get rid of the ball. So that'll back them up and make them have to punt. That's a loss of down. So that'll bring the punting unit out for the Hancock Central Bulldogs. They had 2 penalties on the play.
Both fouls were against the Bulldogs. And that was intentional grounding against Hancock Central. That's loss of down along with the penalty. It'll be 4th down.
4th down and a long ways, Bruce.
ball on about the 14-yard line.
It looks like it's about 4th and 30. High snap, and he punts the ball straight up in the air.
Down about the 32-yard line, Greg.
Not a very good punt for Hancock Central, but one that we'll take in stride. It was a good punt for us.
Just went straight up in the air, Greg.
That's going to bring up 1st and 10, Lincoln County. Ball is going to be spotted on the 32-yard line. Jennings and Williams in the backfield. We got CJ and Stephen Brown split wide to the right. And it's going to be a toss sweep to number 34, Williams. And he just doesn't have anywhere to go. It's going to bring up 2nd about 10. Red Devils came out last week, Bruce, fired up, ready for Aquinas. This week they're kind of quiet. You got 3 wide outs to the left now. I see number 27, Alex Bradford, done checked into the game. Coppin drops straight back. Not a whole lot of time to throw the ball, but he's going to scramble around. And he takes a vicious lick.
Hit about the line of scrimmage, I believe, Greg.
He might have picked up a yard. Looks like it's going to bring up 3rd down at about 9.
Greg, looks like we're having a tough time getting it rolling here in the opening minutes of this ball game.
I think it's a sure bet we're not as intense as we were last week. All that hype in the newspaper with Aquinas coming in here, expecting to beat us. Still got 3 wide outs to the left, 1 back in the backfield being Jennings behind Coppin under center. He takes a snap and hands to Jennings straight up the middle. And he fights his way forward for about 5 yards, but it's going to bring up 4th down and looks like about 3.
That'll bring up 4th and about 2 on it, Greg.
That's definitely a chance we're going to take. We're going to have to go for this. Those old big old defensive linemen Hancock Central got, they getting off the ball. They really beating our offensive line. Still got 3 wide outs to the left. 1 back in the backfield behind Coppin, and he hands off to Jennings straight up the middle, and he's going to be stopped short. Matter of fact, I think he lost a couple of yards.
Lost a half a yard or a yard or 2.
Going to be 1st and 10, Hancock Central. Ball is going to be spotted right on the 20, 25, nose of the ball almost on the 25. So far, that defensive line is beating our offensive line off the ball, Bruce. Hancock comes up. He hands the ball off. He finds a little hole. They spread the field out on us that time with wide outs everywhere and then hand it off. I think it was supposed to be a design sweep around the left side, but he turned back in the middle. He picked up about 5. Gonna be 2nd and 5. Hancock comes to the line. They got 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, and a high backfield behind the quarterback. He takes a snap, hands off to the 2nd back, and he doesn't have anywhere to go. He's probably going to lose a yard. I guess he did pick up a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.5. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line. 4:04 left in the 1st quarter. Still no score. Shotgun formation for Hancock. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 back in the backfield. And the snap is over the quarterback's head. And that's going to be detrimental. He's going to be tackled at the
inside the 5.
Inside the 5. Looks like maybe about the 3-yard line where they're going to spot it. That's going to bring up a punting situation for Hancock Central. Looked like they spotted the ball on the 4-yard line. It's 4th down at about 30 again, maybe 35. Good snap. And a better punt this time. One that'll be fielded by Stokes. He's got a wall set up. Good block by number 8, Belafonte Davis, and he's going to go all the way. Finally gets drove out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. One man got through the wall and messed up the whole thing, Bruce. But nevertheless, still a good job by the Red Devil special team. Gonna bring up first down, goal to go. Ball spotted, looks like on about the 4-yard line. Red Devils come out 2 tight ends with the wishbone backfield. 2:54 left in the first quarter. Devils threatening. Run a killer to the left. C.J. Norman was the ball carrier, and he loses about 1.5 yards. Our ground game just isn't getting it, just ain't got it going yet. So that's going to bring up second down and goal. Ball spotted on the 5. We have an official's timeout.
I think they've got some equipment to work on down there.
I think he got one that may be bleeding a little bit or something. They'll get him taped up and put him back in. Second down goal. Ball spotted on the 5-yard line. Devil still in the 2 tight end wishbone set. Coppin under center. He gives the number. He keeps the ball on a bootleg around the right side, and he's going to score. Good fake by Coppin that time. Number 9, C.J. Norman carried his fake out real well. Coppin just scooted around the right end. 5 yards for the score. 2:11 left in the first quarter.
Devils on top, 6-0.
Got Big C out there, gonna try to get one more. Good snap, hold. Look how far he kicked the ball that time, Bruce. That would have been good from 30 yards.
I believe he kicked it over the Buddy Buffett sign down there.
He kicked it on out there to the steps at the gate. That's the first time we've seen that here in a long time, especially by, well, I'm not going to say we've seen it, but from one of our guys.
And while they're getting ready for the kickoff, Greg, we do want to remind our viewers that on October the 15th, the Chamber of Commerce will have a special event, Members Insuring Members. It's an appreciation event. It's from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's at Home Cafe of Lincolnton. Members are invited to the Home Cafe to visit with Chamber member insurance agents and learn more about the insurance options. Also, members will receive their new brass and wood membership plaques. All are encouraged to drop by for breakfast and learn more about their insurance options as well as becoming a Chamber member. That's October the 15th at Home Cafe starting at 7:30 a.m., Greg.
Bruce, we didn't get the report last week. We wondered why number 6 is kicking off instead of Big C. I think Chase dislocated his shoulder last week and had to come out of the game, reason Brandon took over the kicking duties. It still must be bothering him a little bit for Brandon to still be kicking off. He's got a hole straight up the middle again. Finally going to be tackled about the 36-yard line. Well, it'll be 1st and 10, Hancock Central. 2:05 left to go in the first quarter. Your score, Red Devils 7, Bulldogs 0.
Belafonte Davis making that tackle, I believe, Greg.
Bruce, Hancock didn't bring nothing like the fans of Aquinas did.
They didn't bring the crowd of Aquinas brought.
All right, here we go. Hancock. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield. Hand to the second back through, and he's met hard by number 8, Belafonte Davis. 58 and 79 also on the stop.
He picked up Norman on the stop.
He picked up about 1 yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Same set by Hancock again. 2 wide outs left, 1 to the right, and the I backfield behind the quarterback. He hands to the second back through again. Number 8, Davis, makes a good tackle for maybe a gain of 1. They're going to bring up about 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Got 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. 1 back in the backfield. He takes a snap. It's high again. And a pass that should have been intercepted. But we got a flag at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a holding call. We have to check the flag.
Brandon Reed, number 33, attempting the interception.
Ball went right through his hands, Bruce. It was a little high, and he's a little short, but still a pass that should have been caught.
That brings up 4th down.
4th and 8, ball on the 38.
We'll send number 12, Stokes, back again and see if we had the same results on a punt again. That punter sure is close to the line of scrimmage. And he ain't going to get this one off.
And brought down by
number 6, Brandon Martin. It's going to be 1st and 10, Red Devils. See where they're going to spot the ball. Looks like it's going to be about the 39-yard line or the 29-yard line.
Greg, that was really a good snap. It went right in the hands of the punter. He just bobbled it, and
he's so shallow, Bruce. He's not deep enough.
But it gave our defense that extra step or two to get in and get on him.
It's hard to catch that ball and punt it off that when you're that close to the line of scrimmage, especially if you got a little pressure. All right, we got 2 wideouts to the left and an eye backfield behind Coppin. He takes a snap, hands off to the first back through it. Jennings, he breaks a couple of tackles, falls forward. Looks like he's going to have about 3, maybe 4 yards. We'll bring up second about 6. 6.5, we'll call it. I think that's going to be the final play of the first quarter.
It looks like the clock will run out in the first quarter. Lincoln County Red Devils on top, 7-0. They were going to try to get one more play, but didn't make it, Greg.
A real slow start to a football game that just doesn't look like it has too much enthusiasm.
It doesn't, Greg. It doesn't have. I guess we're just coming off such so much enthusiasm from last week that it makes it seem like this week is a little less. We do want to remind our viewers while we're getting ready for the second quarter to get underway that the deadline for nominations for Grand Marshal for the holiday parade is October the 15th, and you can contact the Welcome Center. You can talk to Ginger Paul on that, 359-7970, and she can give you more information of that. Also on October 16th, Elijah Clark State Park will be hosting their annual Old Timers Day. That starts at 9 a.m. and goes to 6 p.m. Greg, that's a good event to take your family to. They have a lot of old machinery on display. They have a lot of crafts and activities and a lot of good food down there. That's October the 16th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Elijah Clark State Park.
All right, Red Devils come out, going to be second down, about 6.5 to go for the first down. 2 wideouts to the left, eye backfield behind Coppin. He hands to Gavin Williams, the second back through, and he's been broke open in the secondary. He'll have the first down. Look like a gain of about 12 yards. Ball spotted on about the 13.5. Got Brown and Norman split wide to the left again. Jennings and Williams in the backfield behind Coppin. Coppin takes a snap, keeps the ball, fakes to the, rolls around the right end again just like he did for the touchdown, and he's got another one. So just like that, it's 13-0.
It's 13-0. 11:26 into the second quarter.
So we'll send Big C out on the field again and see if he can get it going. The snap, good, holds good. And Big Chase puts it through there. No good.
It looked like it was in there to me.
It looked like it was good from here.
Well, we're going to have to see that on the video on Tuesday night, I guess.
Speaking of videos,
we're closer than we ever been. Greg, we're going to work on that over the weekend.
You know those tapes I got, they don't last forever. I mean, I really...
They have a shelf life, Greg.
I think it's going to end up waiting on you to get my copy of that Athens Academy game I didn't get to attend. Red Devils were held at bay in about 3 quarters through the first quarter. We're breaking it open now in the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second with some pretty decent runs.
Greg, while we're getting underway, we got a report from our sideline reporter that during the first quarter, Hancock had negative 48 yards and Lincoln County 18 yards.
I believe we're going to have an offside penalty on the kickoff.
Also, our sideline reporter, Neil Reed, is reporting that Darrell Norman is not playing tonight due to an infection in his elbow.
So we'll kick it off again, this time from the 35. Brandon kicks a line drive kick, be fielded at the 12-yard line by that speedster number 9, and he has got some speed.
And he looks like he he tripped up on his own feet there.
Well, I think the field's
a little damp.
Dew is falling on the field. I see it shining a little bit.
We can read the numbers and see the lines, though.
And if I know Hancock Central, they probably hadn't bought any new cleats in the last 3 or 4 years. From looking from here, I don't see any of them with the same model shoes on. First and 10, Hancock Central. Ball spotted just across the 35-yard line. They come out with 3 receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield. He takes a snap, hands to the tailback around the left side, and he runs right by number 56 for the Red Devils. Al Tariq Smith had a good shot at him, but he just slipped right by him for a gain of about 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Three wides to the left again. One
quarterback under the center. And he's going to keep the ball and try to go around the left end. And he's going to get stopped for no gain. Well, I see a flag way over on the other side of the field. That's got to be something against Hancock Central. One of those wideouts must have moved a little soon. That's going to back them up 5. It's going to bring up second down and about 12, maybe 13. Surely Coach Campbell will take this penalty. Officials talk it over with number 11, Stephen Brown. 10:32 to left in the second quarter. Score Lincoln County 13, Hancock 0. Now, what can the discussion be about now? Hancock's called 3 plays and come to the line with them, and they won't let them run any one of the 3. We decline the penalty. I guess it'll bring up third down and about 7. Now, I would have thought we would have backed him up in that situation, let him replay that second down. But Coach Campbell's won about 360-something more games than I have. 3 wide outs to the left, quarterback under center. He takes the ball and he drops back to pass, and he is pressured heavy. But he's going to pick up about 6 yards. Let's see where they're going to spot it at. I believe it's going to bring up a punting situation for the Bulldogs. 4th down and about 1.5 feet. I believe they're going to line up and go for it. I don't think they're going to take another chance with that high snap over that punter's head. 9:36 left before half. They come up. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Quarterback sneak right up the middle. And where this guy runs in from this side, they gonna give him a first down. Brandon Reed, number 33, comes out of there with the ball, but I think they're gonna say he was down, and he's gonna have the first down, Bruce. They gonna measure for some reason. If Jim had the chains pulled tight, that's a first down from where I'm sitting. First and 10, Hancock. I believe that's going to be their first down of the game. It comes with 9:15 left to go before half. Ball spotted on about the 45.5. Hancock comes out with 3 wide outs to the right, 1 back in the backfield behind the quarterback. And he takes a snap, and he just a naked bootleg around the left side. And he uses that speed to get outside, and he's going to pick up another first down. Let's see. Well, they're going to say he went out of bounds. Going to bring up second down and about 1. He is every bit as fast as they said he is.
He is fast.
We had 3 guys back there running around chasing him. And he just turned on the burner and walked off and left them.
Ball on the Lincoln County 45. I believe this is the deepest they've been on us so far tonight, Greg. Greg, I don't believe you've been able to find out anything on that computer tonight.
I hadn't found nothing. I don't have time to look at it. Handoff straight up the middle. He's going to fight forward. I believe he's going to have another first down. I believe that's going to be Hancock's second first down of the game. Ball spotted on the 42.5-yard line. Going to be first and 10. So with 8:28 left to go in the second quarter, Hancock gets back-to-back first down. He sent 3 wideouts wide to the right. 1 back in the backfield behind the quarterback. He takes a snap and hands off to that back. He tries to go around the right end, and he's hit hard by number 33 Reed and 58 Wynn. No gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Also the 58 yards in. 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
Two wide outs to the left. Quarterback, he's going to keep it and try to get outside, but they got him contained this time. He's going to end up losing about 8 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down in the 18.
Also Brandon Reed. Lost 7 yards, 3rd down.
Good containment that time by the Red Devils. They strung it out. He tried to run to the narrow side of the field. He couldn't get that speed built up that time, Bruce. They're going to send 3 wide outs to the short side of the field. 1 wide out to the left. Quarterback takes the snap. You know, it's a quick slant right across on the left side. Good tackle by number 11, Stephen Brown, but he's going to pick up about 10, 12 yards. That's going to bring up 4th down and 9.
4th down, 9 yards to go.
They're going to send that punter back out on the field. So out the back-to-back first downs, Hancock stalls. The snap is a good one this time. And that's a good punt. They punted away from Stokes. Ball takes a Hancock Central roll down to about the 7-yard line. Bruce, did you find anything interesting?
I can't read the screen, Greg.
You forgot your CNI glasses.
I did.
The 1st and 10 Lincoln County, ball spotted on about the 7-yard line. We come out with 3 receivers to the right in Brown, Norman, and Bradford. 1 back in the backfield behind Coppin. He drops straight back to pass, plenty of time, and throws it for number 9, C.J. Norman, and the ball hits him in the hands, and he drops it.
And he drops it. A pass that should have been caught, Greg.
Yep.
And he was wide open, too.
He was wide open. Everything worked on that except for the catch. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. Ball still spotted on the 7-yard line. Got 3 wide outs to the right, 1 in the backfield again. Coppin turns and pitches the ball to number 2, Jennings, and he gets tripped up.
Upended, looks like, Greg.
I can't get a number. Looks like by number 21 from Hancock Central, but I see old yellow on the ground again. That's probably a penalty that's going to be on the Red Devils, I would think. They're talking to the Bulldogs.
Greg, we need Tammy up here to run the computer, I think, don't we?
We need somebody that knows what they're doing. All right, that's going to back us up half the distance of the goal. It looks like the ball is going to be spotted on about the 4-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 14. Three wide outs to the right. Jennings in the backfield behind Coppin. Coppin drops straight back. And he throws the ball under heavy pressure that time, intended for number 9, Norman again, but the pass fell way short. Bring up 3rd and 14.
Greg, the ball a little off the mark then. But I believe Coppin got hit. He was under pressure, but he got hit after.
He had heavy pressure on him.
But I think the hit came after the ball was away from him. But the defender was right there on him.
3rd down, 14 to go. Got Bradford and Brown split out wide to the right. And number 9, Norman, on the left. Coppin drops straight back again under heavy pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a safety.
Looks like a safety for Hancock.
They get him in the end zone. That's going to be 13 to 2. And Hancock's going to get the ball back.
So with
4:58 left in the second quarter, Hancock finally on the board, Bruce.
2 points.
Some misfortune of ours. Two points is not bad. If that had got the pass off and it fell incomplete, then we'd have had to punt out from in there. And that 2 could have turned into 6. But you never know. Ball could have been caught.
Could have been.
So we're going to send the kickoff team back out on the field. And they're going to have to kick from the 20-yard line. Brandon really needs to get his foot in it here.
Now, Greg, they could punt in this situation also. They could punt.
But if you can kick the ball like that where it hit the ground, you got a better chance of it. Looks like number 44, Logan Rhodes, the first one on the stop. Somebody's going to be called for a face mask.
I think so.
And they're going to take that penalty, and that'll move them up a little bit more. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10 in Lincoln County territory. I believe we've had more plays with penalties than we have without.
I believe you're right, Greg. We've seen old yellow a lot tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to send them to the dry cleaners after this game because they're really going to have grass stains on them. All right, Hancock comes out with 3 wide outs to the left. 1 back in the backfield behind the quarterback. He takes a snap, and that's a quick screen pass out there.
A fumble, but I think he fell down on it.
Yeah, it was close to a lateral. They might give it to him right there where it ended up. They are. But looks like he lost about a yard. Gonna bring up 2nd and 11. He took his eye off of it just as the ball got to him. Try to find him a place to run, but didn't look it all the way in. 3 wide outs to the left again. 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to that back, straight ahead. He's going to get about 3 yards, going to bring up 3rd down and about 9. We'll call it, 3rd down and 9. Butch finally set the sign now.
3rd down, 9 yards.
3
3:45 to go in the half. Lincoln County on top, 13-2.
Hancock comes out with 3 wide outs to the left again. 1 in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap and drops straight back, and he's going to be pressured hard. And the ball's in and out of the hands of number 3 for the Bulldogs.
But we have a flag back in the backfield.
I believe they could probably going to call holding. I tell you, they got 2 penalties on them. Look like it may be illegal procedure and a holding call. I tell you what, if these guys here officiated a pro football game on Sunday, if the game come on at dinner time, you'd be really yawning before it went off at night.
You'd be ready for milk and cookies.
You would. You'd have to hear about it on the radio the next day at work, because I don't believe it'll be through in time to stay up for. I've always heard, I'm 36 years old and watched football all my life, and I always heard you could call a penalty on every play. These guys are proving it. 3:24 left to go before the half. It's going to be 3rd down and 22, maybe 23. Shotgun formation. 3 wide outs to the right. Quarterback rolls to his right, and he throws it complete. Guy slides out of bounds at the 50-yard line. He's going to bring up 4th down at about 13.
Gain of 11. It'll be 4th down, 12 yards to go.
I believe the Bulldogs are going to opt to punt again.
Stokes back to receive.
See if he can do his stuff again. Good snap. Good punt. He goes out of bounds. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. Be 1st and 10, Lincoln County. 3:09 left before the half.
I think they learned pretty quick to kick it away from Stokes, didn't they, Greg?
They did. Lincoln County breaks the huddle, walks to the line. We got Bradford and Brown split out to the left. C.J. Norman split wide right. Jennings in the backfield behind Coppin. He takes a snap, hands to Jennings around the right side.
Jennings.
And he breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to have the 1st down and a little bit more.
And
yellow. And we get some extracurricular. I don't know who that's going to be on. We couldn't see it from over here on our side. It happened on the home side. The officials ain't talking to nobody yet. I don't know if they know who to blame it on.
Well, Greg, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been a little bit of that on the other side, and the officials have not called it.
Looks like it must have been offsetting penalties. One on each team.
The yardage for the play was banned. It is the 1st down. And now the Bulldogs call.
And now Hancock will take a timeout.
Hancock's going to take a timeout.
.256 to go in the half. Lincoln County on top, 13-2. And Greg, while we have this timeout, we want to remind our viewers about the American Legion Post 194 Fall Fair coming up at the Legion Fairgrounds. That's October the 18th through the 23rd. And Greg, we have something new this year. On Saturday night, the last night of the fair, at 9 o'clock, there will be a big fireworks show. And that is sponsored by Rockin' R International and Dish Network. On Friday night at 9 p.m., they'll have a little preview of this fireworks show, but the grand big show will take place on Saturday night. That's at the American Legion Post 194 Fall Fair. That's at the American Legion Fairgrounds, beginning October the 18th through the 23rd. Also, if you're interested in being a part of the Lincoln County Rescue Squad or dive team, they meet at 7 p.m. at the Ambulance Service or OES office building on October the 19th. And they'll be glad to have you come by there. On October the 23rd, the Lincoln Animal Hospital will host an open house from 1 to 4 p.m. featuring tours of the facility, teddy bear surgery, pet photos with Santa, hot dogs, chips, and drinks. Everybody's invited to come out. That's October the 23rd, 2004. Coppin, quarterback
keeps the ball, and he's going to break loose around the right end, and he's going to finally be drug out of bounds down around the 15, but I see old yellow again. 2 more times. I believe we're going to have
2 flags down.
I believe we're going to bring that one back, Bruce. I ain't sure. Is the official sorted out? Coppin's coming on back to the sidelines to get back in the huddle, so I assume it's going to come back. Have you seen a... We had 2 against us, a holding and an illegal block. That's going to back us up. That didn't back us up in. I don't know what in the world.
I don't know what happened. Looks like we're going to net maybe a yard.
Looks like it's going to be 35. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 9. I tell you what, if that Commerce bunch up there has got some clones, here they are, folks. Coppin hits number 11, Brown. A gain of about 20 yards. Ball spotted on about the 45-yard line of Hancock Central. Be 1st and 10.
Andrea Fluid. Gain of 20 yards. 1st down and down. At 45.
Got Brown and Bradford split wide to the right. C.J. Norman to the left. Coppin drops back and he throws deep for number 11 again, and it's broken up right at the last minute by number 4 from Hancock Central. Good defensive play on that.
Well, we would tell you who number 4 is, but I don't know how they got this thing arranged. Number 4 is Tika Miller. I couldn't find him on the roster there, Greg. They got it a little out of order. I don't know. Well, I guess they got them. I don't know how they got them organized.
Well, I've been trying to figure that out too. Most of the time when you do a roster in any kind of sports, you start off with the lowest number and go to the highest one. But they got number 4.
The numbers are just
the 5th one from the bottom. So
I don't know. I mean, it's no that they hadn't got the seniors together. They don't have the positions together. They're not in alphabetical order. I don't understand that. But anyway,
gonna bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted on the 45. Coppin drops back to pass. A little high for number 9, C.J. Norman. Ball sails out of bounds. 2:05 left before the half. Hancock Central calls a timeout.
Greg, I'm sorry I was away from you there just a minute. I was trying to get our other camera guy, Byron, to get set up to get the halftime show for us. I don't know if you told our viewers that they're taking a timeout, but we want to remind them during this timeout about the Miss Lincoln County pageant. That's on October the 23rd. That starts at 6 p.m. at the Lincoln County High School Auditorium. Information and application forms are available at the Chamber office, the middle and high school offices for junior girls, 6th through 8th grade, ages 11 to 14, and senior girls, ages 15 to 20. This is a program of the Miss Classic South Association and is promoted by the Lincoln and Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce, and you can call the Welcome Center at 359-7970 for more information on this pageant.
All right, Red Devils come back on the field. Got Brown and Bradford split wide to the right. CJ split to the left. Jennings behind Coppin. He drops back. He throws to a wide open Alex Bradford. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. Looks like at about the 31, 32 yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Red Devil. We got Bradford and Brown split to the left this time and Norman to the right. Coppin calls timeout.
And as Lincoln County takes their first time out of the night, we want to remind our viewers about the Graves Mountain Rock Swap and Dig. That's 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. October the 29th through the 31st at Graves Mountain here in Lincoln, Georgia. Also on October the 31st through November the 3rd, Morningside Baptist Church will be having their revival. The guest speaker for the week is author and professor Dr. Richard Belcher of Columbia, South Carolina. On November the 6th, the Holidays Trail Ride will take place at Bussey Point. That starts at 10 a.m. and goes to 5 p.m. And I think you said you had your horse already, Greg.
Yes, sir, I do.
Have you got that computer to do anything yet?
I finally found what I'm looking for, but I bet all of them ain't going to be on here.
And also, we want to remind our viewers about the Lincoln County Athletic Booster Club, which meets at 7:30 p.m. each Monday at the Thomas Bunch Fieldhouse. If you're not a member of that, you're welcome to join and come and support our athletic program.
All right, after the timeout, the Red Devils come out in the same set. 1st and 10, ball still on the 32-yard line. Coppin drops back to pass. And he's going to be sacked at about the 36-yard line.
And he had
pressure from the blind side.
But
Coppin slow getting up. Going to be
our sideline report is saying that that he has his fingers caught in his face mask on his helmet. Greg. We can't see it from this.
That's not good.
But I see they got his helmet off.
Coppin gets up. And that'll bring number 6, Brandon Barden, in to take a snap. After a timeout for an injured player, he has to come off for one play. Now this can be big. .146 left to go before the half. Had an injury timeout. But I see Coppin back on that. Lincoln County must have called timeout. We must have slipped in a timeout before the officials could call one, Bruce. Be the only thing I can come up with on that. Coppin still in that quarterback under center. He drops straight back to pass. He's got pressure again. But he throws at number 27, Bradford. He cuts back across the middle of the field. He takes a hard lick. First and 10, Red Devil. Ball spotted on about the 19-yard line. Little Alex popped right up.
He jumped right back up, didn't he?
Good pass by Coppin and a good catch by Bradford. Two wide outs to the left, one to the right. 1:22 left in the half. Pass complete to number 9, C.J. Norman, and he's going to be tackled right where he caught it. Let's see where they're going to spot it at. Gain of about 3 yards, going to bring up 2nd and 7. Greg Devils got to hurry up. Got less than a minute left before half.
Greg, that tackle looked kind of like one of those WWF moves there.
It did.
Picked him up and brought him right to the ground.
Bruce, I feel sure if you go to Sparta on Monday night, all of them are watching wrestling. Coppin back to pass again. He scrambles around, and he's going to run it and get out of bounds. Looks like he gained about 2, maybe 3 more yards.
You know, I got a cousin that lives in Sparta. Greg,
I know you have.
I think she likes to watch wrestling.
Well, you got to have something to do if you live over there. I don't guess Coppin gained an inch. It's still 3rd down and about 7 yards to go. Two wide outs to the right, one to the left. Coppin drops back. Quick pass out to number 9, C.J. Norman. He cuts back across the middle, and he's going to have the 1st down. That'll move the chains. He got 24 seconds left before the half. Looks like the ball is going to be spotted on about the 5-yard line. 1st and goal.
The clock's running.
Red Devils break the huddle and get to the line. Hancock takes that 3rd and final timeout.
Greg, another activity that we have coming up in our holiday season that everybody really enjoys is Christmas at the Covered Bridge. That's at the residence of Jerry and Frankie Phillips. And they're doing that a little bit different this year. That's on Hancock Norman Road. They're having it at a couple of different times, November 24th through the 27th, December the 2nd through the 4th, and also December the 9th through the 11th. If you get mixed up on any of those dates, you can call the Welcome Center at 359-7970, and they can straighten you out on them. Also, the big event that comes up during our holiday season is the Holiday in Old Lincoln Town Festival and Holiday Parade. The deadline for entrance for the parade is November the 19th at 5 p.m. at the Welcome Center. Also on November the 20th, the Lincoln County Historical Society will have their annual Pioneer Day at the Historical Park from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
All right, 15 seconds left in the half. 1st and goal, ball spotted on the 5-yard line. We got a 2 tight end set with 2 wide outs to the right. Coppin takes the ball, rolls around the right side, and he throws it. Incomplete. Ball a little short. Intended for number 9, C.J. Norman.
Clock stops at 10 seconds.
Red Devils take their 3rd and final timeout.
Looks good now.
Greg, we can see on our monitor now our friends Doug Newman and Bruce Turner of WXKT 100.1 FM from Washington, and they bring the play-by-play to our fans each week on the radio station who can't attend the game. And also they have Neil Reed on sidelines, who we take advantage of his reports as well, and we appreciate the fine job that they do.
All right, 10 seconds left to go before the half. Lincoln County still up 13-2, but threatening. Ball on the 5-yard line. Quick pass again to number 9, C.J. Norman, and he's going to drive it in for the score. It's going to be 20-2, Lincoln County.
Barton making that block that really cut him loose there.
See if the Devils line up and go for 2.
3 seconds left in this half.
I said 20 again. I still ain't good at math. It's only 19, Bruce. I shouldn't have said that because we didn't have any audio last week. I done told on myself.
You just owned right up to it.
I did. I'm glad it wasn't nothing illegal. I'd have just went ahead and put my hands behind my back. Yep, we're going to go for 2. We got 3 wide outs.
Stokes in motion.
We run a little quick pitch. Around the right side, number 2, Shontavious Jennings, and he's going to go in for the 2-point conversion. That's going to make it 21-2 with 3 seconds left to go. Before the half. So Lincoln County will kick off to Hancock Central. You know, I will say, Bruce, I think that's the most consecutive plays we've run without having a penalty in that last drive. Number 6, Brandon Barton, going to tee it up. Long, low kick. Going to be taking it to 12-yard line by number 4. And that's going to end it.
And that'll end it. Lincoln County on top at the half, 21-2. So we're going to take a halftime break here, and we'll be back right after the halftime show with more exciting football action at Buddy Buffett Field. Okay, and we're back. This is Bruce Beggs, along with Greg Norman, bringing you the second half of this game between the Lincoln County Red Devils and the Hancock Bulldogs. Greg, I know you got some halftime stats for us.
Yeah, while Brandon Barton, we got too many Brandons and too many Normans.
And too many Normans. No, we're proud of all of them, Greg.
Yeah. While Brandon gets the ball teed up, Lincoln County had 6 first downs in the first half, while Hancock had 2. We run the ball 16 times for 54 yards. They run it 17 times for minus 16. We were 7 out of 12 passing for 65 yards. They were 2 out of 4 for 17. We ran a total of 28 plays for 119 yards. They run 21 for 1 yard. Ball picked up at the 10-yard line. And he runs it back out to about the 29. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to spot it on the 30. Be 1st and 10, Hancock Central from the 30-yard line. We got a score from up the road. I guess it's at the half. Washington Wilkes 28, GMC 0. So they are putting it on the Bruce, I was running my mouth, not paying attention, doggone if we hadn't had another penalty.
Well, we've been looking for Old Yeller to come out.
I asked our trusted statistician, Johnny Walton, who does the Red Devil website, about the penalties. He wouldn't even write it down. He said the paper wasn't big enough. He said, but we were even on both sides. They had just as many as we did.
Well, I guess that's
1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. 3 wide outs for Hancock Central. Quarterback under center. And this will draw straight up the middle. Running back has a little hold. He's going to pick up about 6 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
By the 26-yard line. Two wide to the right, one setback.
And he's going to be stopped for no gain. Going to bring up 3rd down at about 4. We got a little mix up in the action here. We're trying to find some scores on the computer on the internet.
And now,
but I think we're going to take this. I think we're going to take this thing and throw it off the side of the press box.
I believe we are. We got a slow computer and a slow connection. If we had that New Z DSL here, we'd be in business.
We would. We would. All right. You got 3 wide outs. Quarterback under center. He takes the ball and drops straight back. And I think he trapped that ball. I don't think they're going to give him no catch on that. That's going to bring up a punting situation again for the Hancock Central Bulldogs.
Well, we tried to get to the Hawkinsville site to get that score, and they say they're not updating it anymore, Greg.
They win one state championship and just put everything down. Number 12, Stokes back. Brandon Barton blocks the punt. And number 50, Trey Morris, picks it up and tries to run it in, but he's tackled immediately. Going to be 1st and 10, Red Devils. Ball going to be on the 15-yard line. Both of these coaches have won a lot more ball games than I have, but I still don't see how you can line up a punt of 7 and 8 yards deep and let him get the ball off. Evidently, our coaches picked that up at halftime and decided they'd rush in there and see if they could block one. And they did it with success. All right, our backfield, wide out to each side, Coppin under center. He drops back, a little bit of pressure, and he turns and runs up the middle, gain of about, he's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards. Let's see what they spotted. Well, they only going to give him about 1.5. It's going to be 2nd down and about 8.5 to go.
Greg, was that a busted play or delayed quarterback draw?
It was a
little bit of both.
It was a pass play, but the protection broke down. He had a little bit of time out to start with, but when one man got through, looks like they all had a jailbreak. Wide outs to each side again with the high backfield behind Coppin. He drops straight back to pass. Pressure again. Number 6, Brandon Barton,
and
right over the middle.
But Old Yellow came
out again. I bet we're going to be called with a, look like blocking, an illegal block or something. Red Devils celebrating the end zone, but they're going to have to bring this one back. Illegal block against the Red Devils. An illegal block on a pass play. Now that's something else.
Well, Greg,
we're going to back us up about who knows how many yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 20. About 22. Ball spotted on about the 27-yard line. And we got to go all the way to the 4 for a 1st down. That may be 23 yards, ain't it? 2 wide outs to the right. Coppin gives to number 34, Williams. He goes around the left end and drove out of bounds. It looks like about the 19-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by number 9, Brandon Nolly. Third down. 15 to go.
Third down at about 14, maybe 15. Coppin under center. He hands to Williams up the middle again. He drives forward, going to pick up about 2.
Tackle is made for the Bulldogs by number 44.
And Greg, I don't know what exactly happened, but one of the Hancock players had a little altercation with his own coach, I believe, and had to come out of the game.
I see they taking him to the dressing room. Or JO1, they got a coach and a lawman with him. You can't ever tell about that bunch. I'm telling you, they watch that wrestling. It's 4th down, 12 to go. Devils go opt to go for it. Coppin drops back. He throws complete to number 11, Brown, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. And I don't see Old Yellow nowhere.
Well, hold your breath just a minute or two now.
I'm looking good.
As Bruce Turner would say, hold the phone, but we don't get a call, so Old Yellow doesn't come out.
Big C's out there to try another point after. Good snap, good hole, and the kick is good.
That's good. Kick by Chase McGill.
So that's going to make the score 29-2, Lincoln County. 8:38 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Greg, we've really seen McGill improve as far as those kicks. I mean, he's getting them up in the air. He had a couple of them that just sort of bounced over the uprights. But they were good nevertheless. But I believe he's really been working on that in his shows. And I want to say also, Greg, we're glad to have Brian Hogan helping us video this second half. He just sort of stepped up and volunteered to help us out. We can use all the help we can get.
That's exactly right.
Sometimes we can't even get all the wires hooked up.
I tell you what happened. I believe our main man, old Shaggy Doo, went and recruited him some help, got Byron up here. Well, he could run around here and chase the women.
Well, I believe the moon is in the right phase or something.
I believe it is.
But anyway.
He came up here with a little old gal last week.
But he does a good job. We appreciate the fine work that he does.
All right, number 6, Barton got it teed up. Kicked it on the ground. Ball taken at the 22-yard line. And he's going to get back out to about the 34-yard line. Bring up 1st and 10, Lincoln County. Hancock Central.
8:33 to go in the 3rd quarter. Lincoln County on top, Greg. 29-2. Greg, our friend from the Augusta Chronicle is not here this week.
And you know, I couldn't hardly wait to get my paper this afternoon and look through there and see who they was all going to pick. I think they done away with that program.
I believe they did. After they quoted you in the newspaper on Saturday.
Got 3 wide out, quarterback under center. He hands it off up the middle on a draw. He's going to get about 1, maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 8. He did, Bruce. He quoted me in the paper, but I had to call you and ask you what one of the words, man. I don't think I said all that. Got number 3, Tyler Bell, in the game now, playing defensive end. Quarterback drops back to pass. And he's got
Yellow
a guy
comes out.
wide open. We got 2 old yellows. We're going to have a late hit on the Red Devils. And I don't know what we're going to have over there on the other side.
It could be most anything, Gray.
Bruce, if they keep throwing flags like this, and it keeps, you know Columbus Day is going to be here.
I know it. Some folks going to be off. Are y'all taking off at the phone coming to Gray?
We're going to get off at 5 o'clock that afternoon.
That's the same thing we're doing at the courthouse. We're going to get off at 5. That's when we're going to leave the courthouse now. I don't know when we're going to take off work. Somebody asked me not long ago if I was still working at the courthouse. I said, well, I'm still there drawing a check, but I ain't done any work much since I've been there.
Well, honest is the best policy. The officials sort this out. I tell you what, much as they done talked about penalties and who it's against and where it ought to be spotted, they all gonna have to eat them a cough drop on the way home.
I tell you what, this is gonna be a textbook case. We making.
Now we had a late hit against us. They gonna back them up first, I guess, and then they gonna mark it off the other way.
I think they're going to use this. They want a copy of this film, I believe, to use as a training film for officials, Greg.
Well, I tell you what, whatever this crowd here knows, you want to delete this from your cookies here. You want to get this plumb out of your system. Because this is a virus. I mean, it comes a time. Your score is 29-2. Why don't they let them play?
After all that, it's second down.
Second down, still 9 to go. Just like the play didn't happen. And they still talking about it. I tell you what, it's a good thing they ain't got instant replay. The game
I think they're talking about where they're going to eat on the way back, Ray.
They going to have to eat here. Everywhere else going to be closed. 2 wideouts. Fumble on the snap. Let's see, did the Red Devils get the ball?
Quarterback, Nolly.
Now, old yellow comes out again.
And there's the flag.
Looks like tensions are kind of running high.
I wish our old buddy from the Augusta Chronicle was here where he could write all this up and let us know how many yards penalties. You know, I think both teams are going to have more penalty yards than they're going to have offense. And they throwing another flag.
Another flag just fell. The personal foul against the Bulldogs also.
I think that was a personal foul against the bench, Greg. And the coaches are coming on the field now to try to talk to them and see maybe if they can settle down the teams. Greg,
the score is 29-2, Bruce. I mean, if they just let them play it, I mean, it'll take care of itself. It's just like a cold. It takes 14 days for a cold to run. I mean, you got to play this game.
Greg, while they're taking this time out and working all this out, we do want to remind our viewers about December 6th, the Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce Holiday Decoration Gala.
Bruce, you're going to, all these notes you taking,
Well, I'm just getting some reports from our sideline report about some other games, and I'm trying to write them down.
Well, I'm glad you can read it.
They tell us that Johnson is beating Dooley County, and Wilkinson is 27 to Wilcox 6. Also, we're getting Hawkinsville 28 to nothing over Wheeler County, Greg.
I'm looking on the internet. All I see is games
that we played last year.
Well, they playing tonight, but they 200 miles from here.
And Greg, we've had a timeout called by the officials, and the referee's talking to both head coaches, and the head coach is trying to settle their teams down. A lot of frustration maybe on the Hancock side, and probably some mouthing going on between some of the players, among some of the players, I should say. So maybe we'll get back underway at 7:26 in the third. Lincoln County on top, 29 to 2.
Butch, he's standing down there about on the goal line with the yardstick.
He's down there by himself, isn't he?
30 yards.
He's moving around a little now, Greg.
Well, one of them was happy to go.
It is going to be third down and 10, 20, about 30 yards to go again. Ball spotted on about the 9.5 yard line. Hancock breaks the huddle. They send a wide out, wide right, and one to the left. One back in the backfield behind the quarterback. And he drops back to pass, and he airs it out for number 3. And it's going to be
gets to number 11, Stephen Brown, who goes in for the touchdown.
And I see Old Yellow.
Old Yellow. Did you ever read Old Yellow, Greg?
I did. Watched the movie, too.
And cried at the end.
I did.
Maybe we won't.
I tell you what, I don't believe it was sad as this is. I believe they're going to bring it back out the end zone. Say we had an illegal block. I mean, who did they block? He was wide open by himself. Nevertheless, it's going to be 1st and 10. I think Coach Campbell calls a timeout. He's saying the penalty wasn't until after the guy had scored, and that's what I saw. I mean, I saw some hitting.
Well, while they're sorting it out, Greg, I do want to remind our viewers about the big event coming up in our community. That's a holiday in Old Lincoln Town Festival and Holiday Parade. That's November the 20th. The deadline for applications is the day before, November the 19th at 5 p.m. at the Welcome Center.
Let's see if Coach Campbell's going to talk them into the touchdown or not. I don't know if it's such a thing. I guess Saturday's not a school day. I don't guess it's such a thing as a time limit on a football game. But doggone if this ain't gonna push it.
It's later.
It is still 7 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
And it's later than
and they done thrown another flag on Coach Campbell. I tell you what, I was listening to Austin Road radio show today. I don't know if you read the Augusta Chronicle today, Bruce, about the thing that happened in 1987 with Evans and Effingham County playing football, and they protested. Evans said the quarterback had a headset in his helmet. And somebody called in. Well, they were saying that was the most craziest thing they'd ever heard. And somebody from Lincoln called in and told them about the fight of 55. And can you believe Austin Rose had never heard about the fight of 55 in Lincoln?
I can't believe that, Greg.
And I'll tell you something else. If Mr. Albert Walton was still living in here today, it might be a fight of 04. You believe that guy with that white cap on is done saved himself a ton of money on car insurance? So, I mean, what are they talking about?
I don't know.
Look at Butch down now. We're gonna have to get some.
We need to get him a folding chair.
I'm gonna tell you something now.
How many yards has the referees got tonight, Greg?
I don't know. If you want to see a definition of awful, though, they got on black and white. I mean, I don't have any idea what they're going.
Now they're going back to talk to Coach Campbell again. The last flag, our sideline reporter, is saying that last flag was on Coach Campbell for arguing with the official, but it was a timeout, and he was discussing with the official, I thought.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he don't throw another one. He's over there chewing on him again. I wonder if they're going to feed us breakfast.
I think me and you got to cook breakfast day after tomorrow, hadn't we?
We certainly have.
We do want to remind everybody, it'll be too late when they hear this, but on the second Sunday of each month at Anthony's Chapel Church at 8 o'clock, you want to come join us for breakfast. We have breakfast at 8, and then we have a nice program, and you'll get a good message and a good meal.
Not only can me and Bruce mess up a football game, you ought to see us with breakfast.
You ought to see us cooking sausage and making gravy. And we don't even have a dishwasher up there, Greg.
We use the conventional things, frying pans and stuff up there, don't we? We don't want to get started on that dishwasher deal. I tell you what's the truth.
They're talking some more, Greg.
We need a representative from the Georgia High School Association here. I mean, I believe they finally gonna say it's first down. And 10 yards to go, I guess.
That last flag was against Red Devils.
Who's got the ball, Greg?
There's no penalty. It's just a warning.
It was just a warning.
It's been so long since we had a play.
Looks like it's going to be Red Devil football if they'll ever put the ball down on the ground. All right, 1st and 10. Ball spotted on about the 17-yard line. Got Tyler Bill in the backfield, and he takes the ball, goes up the middle, and he's tripped up. He got about 2 yards, maybe 3. Gonna bring up 2nd and 8.
Maybe 2. 2nd down, 8 to go.
Got number 18 and 27 split wide out to the left. That's Austin Reed and Alex Bradford. We got Tyler Bill and Gavin Williams in the backfield. Gives to Williams. He tries to go around the left side off tackle. And he's going to pick up about 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. We'll call it 7.
3rd down, 7 to go.
You know, Bruce, if we do this about 25 or 30 more times, we're going to finally run that clock out. Same set for the Red Devils.
Austin Reed in. I don't know if you said that, Greg.
Number 74 for the Red Devils. Jumps on the line of scrimmage. And you're not going to believe it. Old Yellow's out again.
I tell you, Old Yellow's getting to work out like Scrappy walking with Beth.
He jumping everywhere, ain't he? I tell you what, much as those flags been out of those pockets, if this game was played in the daytime, the sun would be done bleached them out. They'd be white. Same set for the Red Devils one more time. 3rd and 11. Coppin drops back to pass. It's got a screen set up to number 34, Williams, and he's wide open on the left side.
He leaps over one man.
He jumps one man, and the next one cleans him up pretty good. Let's see where they're going to spot it. I believe he's... Looks like they're going to spot the ball on about the 10-yard line. Going to be 4th down and about 2 yards to go.
3rd down, 4 yards.
3rd down. I thought that was 3rd down. It was. It's 4th down.
4th down and a long 2 for Lincoln County.
Same set for the Devils. Hancock stacks up the line to give the number 3 up the middle. And he fights around that, and he gets down to about the 3, maybe the 4-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10, Red Devil. I tell you what, that Tyler Bill's coming into the game late in the games. He's doing a fine job.
Really
fine job.
1st and goal for Lincoln County.
Ball spotted on about the 3.5. Same set again for the Red Devils. Got number 5 in that tight end, Jatheus Jones. Give to number 34, Williams, up the middle.
In for the touchdown.
In for the touchdown.
But hold your breath.
No flag, no flag.
No flag, no flag.
I tell you what, some of those Hancock Central players have got a doggone yellow knee pad on or something. And I believe one official will see that and they'll just go to throwing the flags because they think somebody else done throw one. Big Chase going to try another point after. Score, Lincoln County 34, Hancock Central 2. Good snap, and the kick is up and good.
It's good.
35-2.
35. Bulldogs, 2.
So we finally get some playing in, Greg, after all that officiating.
They want you to know who's in control, I can tell you that.
Greg, I do want to remind our viewers once again about Elijah Clark State Park's Old Timers Day. That's 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on October 16th at Elijah Clark State Park. Also, the American Legion Fall Fair coming up October the 18th through the 23rd, 2004. And a special treat this year will be a fireworks show on Saturday night of the final night of the fair at 9 a.m. And that's sponsored by Rockin' R International and Dish Network. They'll have a preview of that show on Friday night at 9 p.m. at the fairgrounds. They have some
that's exactly what I was fixing to say. If you're in town
around lunchtime, the auxiliary has some good food down there. Some pinto
Number 6,
beans.
Barden kicks it off. Ball taken up to 9-yard line. Number 9's got it, and he breaks free. Going to be brought down at about the 43-yard line. Be 1st and 10. Hancock Central from that spot.
A good high deep kick by Barton.
If he gets all that leg of his in the ball, we ain't going to find it.
It'll be over at Mr. Gordon Biggerstaff or somewhere, won't it?
It will. All right, let's see what the Bulldogs going to try to get going here. They send 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback under center, 1 set back in the backfield. Handoff around the right end to that one back. And number 3, Tyler Bill, leading the stop. Number 44, Rhodes in there as well.
About a 5-yard loss.
Loss of 1 yard. They go
1 yard.
second down and 11.
They gonna give him 4, Greg.
Hancock Central brought, what do you say they got here, 25, 30 people?
They may have 50. Well, a few of these folks over here, ours, we have from Lincoln County
I see some Lincoln County
faithful that like to sit on this side.
2 wide outs, 1 to each side for Hancock. Quick pitch to the running back around the left end, and he fumbles.
But I believe he gets it back.
He gets it back, but he's going to lose about
5 yards.
4, maybe 5 more yards. He's going to bring up third down on about 18.
Ball will be about on the 47, I believe, Greg.
Bruce, you know we having a lot better luck with this computer this week after we got dial tone.
That was a major problem. It was sort of like audio on the tape.
It was.
Well, I didn't mean to mention tape, Greg.
Yeah, because I
got folks doing me for tapes everywhere I go.
All right, they send 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, and number 9 is going to roll around there and keep the ball. And he's drugged down from behind by number 3, Tyler Bill.
Grabbed from behind by Tyler Bill.
Going to be 4th down. Let's see where they're going to finally put it down at. 4th down and about 11. And they're going to try that old punt again.
Greg, we're not putting anybody back deep.
I guess number 27,
now 27's
Alex
back
Bradford's going back. They may go after it again. Number 5 is going. And number 75 for the Red Devils hits the punter with a pretty good lick there and knocks him down.
Tony Wells.
And here comes the Red Devil offense back on the field.
First down, Red Devils from the 35.
I think number 6, Brandon Barton, is going to be your quarterback this time. Got Austin Reed and Alex Bradford split wide to the left. Tyler Bill and number 24, Franklin Jones, in the backfield. And the give is the DJ straight up the middle. And he's going to fight close to the first down, Bruce.
Franklin Jones, ball carrier. Tackle was made by number 24.
Down to about the 27.
Going to be second down and about 2.5. Good hard running on that carry. Got 2 wide outs to the left. Hand to number 24 again, and somebody got in the backfield and broke that up before it ever got started. They're going to bring up third down and about 4. Number 6, Barton, gets to play from Coach Campbell. 12 seconds, and the clock counting down. Let's see if we're going to get this play off before the quarter end. I don't believe we are. Just did. Barton rolls to his left and throws deep for number 84, and he overshoots him.
him.
Number 84 well covered on that by number 21 for Hancock Central.
So, Greg, that'll end the third quarter with Lincoln County on top.
You know, I wish I'd have looked at my watch when we started that third quarter, because I know good and well it took an hour.
It took a long time, didn't it? Did you ever get any scores on that computer over there?
Well,
I think you're going to have to get Cliff on the phone to get that thing figured
we're
out.
going to have to do something. You know, good as you are with computers, you ought to start a website, Bruce. And let folks, I mean, you know, people take these things everywhere they go. Surely people got, if me and you, dumb as we are, got one up here in the press box, I know all the people that know what they do and got one.
And they ought to be able to give us some scores on it.
Well, somebody ought to. Fourth down. About 4 yards to go. Red Devils got 2 wide outs to the right. Number 18, Austin Reed, and 26, Casey Norman, out backfield. And number 30, the quarterback, keeps it on a dead keep, and he runs around the left side. And he's going. Did they give him a touchdown? They going to call him down at the 6-inch line.
Well.
Nice block by number 5, Defense Jones. First and goal for the Red Devils, just outside the end zone.
First and goal, Red Devil.
Ball carrier.
Number 30, Ronte Norman, coming in with the play. He did a super job that time of fake pitching that ball and naked bootlegging around the left side. Got Austin Reed split wide to the right and Casey Norman to the left. Give the number 3, Bill, up the middle, and he's going to be stopped for a loss. Going to bring up second down and goal. The goal ball is going to be spotted at about the 2.
Greg, I'm glad you noticed Casey Norman came in then. I missed him last week.
Logan Rhodes checking into the game for number 5, Jathias Jones. Got a lot of fresh, clean uniforms out there. Wide outs to each side. Out backfield behind Norman. And he hands the number 3, Tyler Bill, and he goes in for the touchdown. Score, Lincoln County 41, Hancock Central 2. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And I believe they done come to an understanding. They just going, this must be the Mercy rule or something. I don't know.
think it is.
They just letting the clock tick down. We got a new kicker in the game, number 59, Rex Reed from the soccer program. Good snap. And a good kick.
A good kick. Greg, you know, I'm waiting on him to come out with that soccer program. I'm waiting on him to come up with the Mercy rule on it. You know, I'm a soccer coach.
Is it you go apply it to somebody, or somebody go apply it to you?
I think it needs to be applied to me, Greg, unfortunately. But Rex Reed doing a good job with that extra point kick.
Nine minutes, 30 seconds left to go. I can't understand why they run the clock the whole time in between a touchdown and an extra point. And now they stop it for the kickoff. I tell you what, it's a lot of things changed in this football since I played. I wonder is the ball the same size? I know those doggone flags are the same color. Here's a score on the internet from a Class A game. Bremen's beating Gordon lead 19-0. That game is in the third quarter. Short kick. He's going to be run out of bounds at about the 45 4-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Hancock got 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Send 1 in motion from the right to the left. Gill straight up the middle. Good tackle by Logan Rhodes. Pick up of about 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down, 8 to go.
And
about 7 yards to go.
And Greg, we're getting a report from our sideline reporter, Neil Reed, who's talked to Johnny Walton, who maintains the Lincoln County Red Devil website, and he says that with 40 points in the 4th quarter, the Mercer rule does go into effect and the clock runs. There are some other situations where there a certain variance in the points that coaches can agree to let it run, but it goes without agreement with 40 points.
Give around the right side. Logan Rhodes makes another good tackle.
Logan Rhodes made the tackle.
Gonna bring up 3rd down at about 3.
3 yards to go.
Bruce, I tell you what had us flim-flam with this internet deal was, our game started at 7:30, but thanks to the officials, they done drug it out long enough that everybody else is doggone about 3.
It's caught up with us about 3.
Hancock Central, wide outs to each side. 1 back in the backfield. Handoff straight up the middle, and he's going to have the 1st down. As you said with the Mercer rule, clock continues to roll.
Tackle by Cricht. Ball on the Lincoln County 45-yard line.
One of the closest scores I can find to here is Washington County 49 over Northeast Macon 0. Number 63 from the Red Devil makes a tackle in the backfield. Robert Biles. Well, he gained 3 yards. He met him in the backfield. I guess
he fell forward and gained a yard or 2.
Hancock got wide outs to each side again. 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback under center. He takes and hands off to that lone setback. And I believe he's going to be close to the 1st down.
Rhodes along with Jatheus Jones on the stop.
3rd down, less than a yard to go for the 1st down. Same set for the Bulldogs. Same play for the Bulldogs. He's going to have the 1st down. Number 44, Rhodes on the stop. Ball is going to be spotted about the 31-yard line. 1st and 10. .445 left to go in the game. Clock still running. Handoff up the middle. He's going to get about a yard, yard and a half. Well, we're going to give him 3.
And number 55.
Second down, 7 to go.
Second down, 8 to go.
Same set for the Bulldogs. Handoff around the right end. Tackle made by number 24, Franklin Jones. After a pickup of about 1, it's going to be third down, 5 to go.
Greg, we had Austin Goldman and Daniel Morris in. They're going back out now. And Rhodes and coming back in.
Same set for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 5.
Give off the left side again. And he's going to pick up, what did he get, a yard down there, Bruce?
Maybe a yard.
Going to be 4th down and about 4 to go.
In for the Red Devils, number 1, Ryan King. Also number 84, Darian West.
It looks like we got wholesale changing going on.
Coach Campbell getting everybody in the game. Timeout, Hancock Central. 2:38 left to go in the game.
With 2:38 left in the game, Lincoln County on top, 42-2, Greg. We want to run down a few of the events that are going on in our community. While we have this timeout, October the 15th will be a member appreciation event by the Chamber of Commerce at Home Cafe. That starts at 7:30 p.m. and goes to 9 a.m. And, of course, you can just drop in anytime at that. And that it will be members insuring members, and it has to do with members meeting with Chamber member insurance agents and learning about their insurance options. All are encouraged to drop by for breakfast and learn more about the insurance options as well as becoming a Chamber member. The deadline for Grand Marshal Parade nominations is October the 15th, and you can call the Welcome Center at 359-7970 for more information on that. Hand to the tailback, and
who is that made that lick?
Donnell Wynn makes a lick.
And old Yellow comes again.
Old Yellow.
Punishing lick by number 25. Gillis says it's a personal foul against the Red Devils.
I believe they called him for making a gesture after he made the lick, Greg.
So that's going to move them on down that close. Two minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the game.
First and 10.
Devils on top, 42-2.
Got wide outs to each side. One back in the backfield again. They staying in that same set. Handoff around the left end again. And he's fighting. And they're going to tackle him over down to the fence, and that's going to be another penalty.
Alex Bradford. And there's the flag.
I tell you what, if they keep throwing them flags where that clock will stop, we keep giving them time, I believe they're going to put some points on the board.
Greg, I'm going to look back over at the high school on the flagpole and see if it's a yellow flag flying over there.
I tell you what, yellow's a common color down here.
3-yard line.
Hancock will take another timeout, Greg. Greg, we do want to remind our viewers about the holiday parade and festival coming up. That's November the 20th. That's when we have our annual Christmas holiday parade, we call it. The deadline for interest on that is November the 19th at 5 p.m. at the Welcome Center. Also on that same day, the Lincoln County Historical Society will have their annual Pioneer Day at the Historical Park, and they have a lot of good exhibits over there. They have the museum and the sawmill and the blacksmith shop and all that stuff open for you to view, and they have good food and have some entertainment too, I believe.
I see where Thompson beat Richmond Academy 35-0.
I believe you got that computer figured out now, Greg.
Well, they just prolonging this game to where everybody else is coming to us.
Who's playing tomorrow?
1st and goal. Bad snap, and he picks the ball up. He didn't get in, though. That'll keep the clock running. So, is that going to make it 3rd down or 4th down? Ball spotted on about the 2-yard line, maybe the 3. And they can get a 1st down without scoring, it looks like. Same set again for the Bulldogs. They finally got in something they're going to stay in. Quarterback bootleg around the right side, and he's going to be stopped for a loss. 50 seconds left to go in the game.
And the clock running, Greg.
Clock continues to run.
Lincoln County on top, 42-2.
I see that the Bulldogs have taken number 9 out. Well, he's been out for the last series, but they hadn't got a whole lot of guys over here to choose from to put in at the end of a game, have they? Fourth down. Ball spotted on the 5. They can get to the 6-inch line and get a 1st down. He drops back to pass and wide open, and he overthrows.
And that'll be the last play of the ball game, Greg.
That'll do it. Barring a penalty. I'm looking. I don't see old yellow nowhere.
So Lincoln County will wind it up with this game against Hancock Central on top, 42-2. And Greg, as we see our players and coaches exchanging congratulations on the field, we want to thank once again our videographers, Jake Shelby and Byron Hogan. We want to thank the Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce, Development Authority, City and County Governments of Lincoln County, and the High School Technology Department. And next week we'll be back, Greg, with a
big rivalry.
Big rivalry.
Next week means a lot. That's probably going to decide first place in the region. The game's going to have a lot of importance on it this year, other than just bragging rights. Washington Wilkes has dropped down.
It's down in our region now.
In our region again.
So, Greg,
the last report we had, they were doing pretty good tonight.
They were. So, Greg, if you don't have any closing comments, we'll wrap it up for Bruce Beggs. Well, I am Bruce Beggs. I'm mixed up, Greg. For Greg Norman, this is Bruce Beggs saying good evening and go Devils.